Okay, the next one we got for you guys is who takes the belt off of Brock? We went through the greatest Royal Rumble. Roman lost.
Kinda.
Yes. So I have a theory. Put your tinfoil hat on for this one.
Yeah. It's on.
That match was scheduled to go either way. Vince was back there waiting to see how the crowd did. That's why that spot was decided, because at that point, he could pipe into the ref's ear whoever he wanted the winner to be. If the crowd was not behind Roman like he hoped, which they weren't, they were more for Brock, then he would go with Brock. But if that crowd was hot and it was a good moment, they would have put the belt on Roman. I think that was the plan. I have no way to confirm that. It's just, watching the stuff for so long, I feel like Vince had that spot out there planned to make a call, because could have went either way, and it went towards Brock, which I think it should have went towards Roman, because his feet hit the damn ground first, and that's the rules of the damn match. Don't you go changing that crap on me. It isn't whoever's body hits first, it's whoever's feet hits first.
What do you think they touch on that on Raw?
Yeah.
I bet they open up with a Roman promo.
Yeah. Burn up.
I was robbed.
Yeah.
And nobody cares.
Who do you think is going to take that belt off of Brock? Do you think it's Roman?
No.
God, I hope they don't drag this out to freaking SummerSlam, dude.
They will. I think it's got to be Braun.
It's got to be Braun.
If you want a reaction,
I have two guesses, and Braun is very top of the list for me.
Who's the other guess?
Bobby Lashley.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, they have MMA. Both of them have MMA backgrounds. They could put on a really hard-hitting match. It'd be something a little different. Bobby Lashley is a hell of a lot faster than Brock.
Yes.
Pussy's a powerhouse. So you could see, I could see him winning that belt. But Braun, more than anything, he is so red hot, dude. People love Braun.
If Vince wants a reaction from a crowd, you let Braun take it off of him.
Yep, I think Braun is the right way to go.
But the problem is,
Roman.
Who beats Braun?
Roman beats Braun.
Oh, for a heel turn?
Yes.
That would be a huge heel turn.
If you're going to have Roman eventually work himself, he needs to go heel before he can get himself over. He needs to. He absolutely does. Whether or not they do that, I don't know. But he needs to go heel before he goes face again and gets himself over. And if you want him to get massive boos, you got Braun, this massive baby face. Turn Roman heel to be the counterpart to Braun and let them have a feud. And let Roman take that belt off of Braun.
Oh, people will hate that.
Roman has already beat Braun. Braun has already beat Roman. They had an excellent feud last year. That feud was awesome.
Yeah.
That was like one of the highlights of Roman's career since I've been watching, was him and Braun feuding. And one of the last good things he did, I think the last good thing Roman did was with Cena, but it was really for those promos. Cena eviscerated him, but he tried.
It's hard to hang with Cena.
Yeah, it is.
Miz is one of the few that hangs in there.
Sure. And even Miz gets beaten a little bit. But Braun
and
Roman was an awesome feud.
Just you talking about it makes me hate that outcome.
Yes.
But I mean, that's what he needs.
You're supposed to hate it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Roman needs.
If you had him go over as a face over Braun, that would be awful. But let him go heel and let him go over Braun.
What happens to Braun then?
Braun continues feuding back and forth with him.
Yeah.
He finds himself somewhere else. Braun's going to be one of those guys that, if they play him right, he'll pick up the title plenty of times.
Yeah.
He can pick it up after whoever gets off of Roman. Have Seth or somebody like that.
Well, you would have Braun hold it for a little bit, though.
Yeah, I would.
You'd have him take it off of him in, like, Royal Rumble or something.
Maybe not that long. Survivor Series. Depending on when they do the swap.
Yeah. Well, okay, then let me ask you this. So Backlash, we get Samoa Joe versus Roman Reigns. Who's winning that?
It's really hard to call. I want in my heart's heart to say Samoa Joe is winning that match. There's no stakes involved.
There are no stakes involved, but here's the thing. Is like, if you're going by the way they were writing them, there's no way Samoa Joe wins that match.
I will make my decision after Raw or whenever, however long it takes for them to decide if Roman is going for another match with Brock. If he is going for another match with Brock, then I'm going to say that Roman is going over. But if he is not, I would say Joe is going over.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like based on their storylines and how they're going, there's no way Samoa Joe wins that match.
Yeah, currently no.
He takes one F5 and goes out.
Yep.
Roman takes like
Braun
a million.
took one F5 and went out.
Yeah, like how do you have Roman
takes
lose?
5 at Mania, 3 or 4 at the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way on paper it makes any sense to have Samoa Joe win
No,
that.
they booked the Roman and Brock thing so freaking bad, dude.
That's got to be the worst writing in the company right now is the Brock anything.
Oh,
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Roman.
I feel for him too because it's not his fault. He's just doing what he's told to do.
Yeah, and it's written fucking terribly.
Yeah,
it's so bad. It's so
and
awful.
they probably have Roman in a position too where like even if Roman wanted to go commando and go in for himself a little bit, they're like, well, nobody likes you anyway, so bye. Or welcome to the lower mid card. Bye.
The lower mid card. How low does it get on Raw right now?
I hope you're ready to lose to Kurt Hawkins.
Oh no, that's the lowest of the low.
How punishing would that be?
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
What do you guys think? Who's taking that belt off of Brock? Let us know.
I don't know how you do it.
Yeah.
And then how do you get that person to lose?
Yeah.
After they built Brock so invincible and he never wrestles.
Well, I think we have a pretty good thing. Maybe people will agree with this.
Maybe people will. But yeah, I mean, he never wrestles unless it's a title match and he obviously doesn't lose.